Judge me.
Oh, we'll judge you.
Good.
Left guard, I know, is your favorite spot. Senior day, was it fun to get back to left guard and be able to hit some people there?
You know, I have a real love-hate relationship now because, you know, I kind of fell in love with center now. So, you know, switching back and forth, it's something that's kind of become second nature to me. You know, my whole time here, I've been kind of just a tool as far as, you know, ambidextrous as far as guards and also the ability to play center like I did in high school. So, you know, it's nothing new to me, and I think that plays into kind of the strengths of our team really well. There's a lot of guys who can play a lot of positions on our team, and, you know, going forward with injuries and whatnot, I think that's helped us in the long run. And so for me, you know, it's just second nature. Left guard is nothing new for me.
Garrett, having been here for 6 years, how is this team different from all the other teams that you've been a part of, especially after the last 2 years?
You know, like you said, 6 years. I've been part of the highs, I've been part of the lows, and everything in between. Went on our conference championship my second year here, and this team reminds me a lot of that team. You know, how close everyone was together, and you know how everyone bonded, and how much everybody, you know, really wanted stuff. A lot of times, you know, teams get off on a bad streak like we have in the past couple of years, and you know, people start to not really care too much, and then they start losing interest. They start, you know, tonight's a perfect example. You know, we were playing for a conference title or anything, but you know, our guys came out ready to play, and you know, that's a really strong indicator as to how the program's going and the type of program Fickle's creating here and the type of attitude the dudes in the locker room have. You know, I think it's kind of done a 180. You know, people really care a lot more. No matter if we're 1-8 or 11-0, we're going to play the same.
For you personally, after everything you've been through in your time here, how satisfying is it for you to, you obviously have another game to play, but to leave the program and the situation it's in, helping these young players develop and leaving here knowing you've got it now moving in the right direction? You
know, it's sometimes it's one of those, you know, pinch me, I'm dreaming moments. You know, it's like I said, ups and downs, surgeries, everything. I've been here. And to see these young guys come in and really buy into this program and give their all and really be so dedicated to what we're doing, and not only being here but excelling and wanting more, and not even just staying for the hours we're mandated, but being doing all the extra and going above and beyond. You know, one of the first weeks here, I had Jeremy Cooper. We were done in the summer with a simple, you know, OTA, you know, just going over meetings, going over plays, install stuff like that, and he sat in the room with me for 30 minutes after, you know, going through plays, and that's something that I haven't seen from a freshman class in a really long time, you know, and I have stories for, you know, all the freshmen, you know, stuff that they went above and beyond and really wowed me, and I think it's incredible the things that he's done and the character of athletes he's recruited for this upcoming few seasons, and I'm just so glad that I can show them how things are done, you know, in my position, especially being here and seeing it all. I know what has to be done and the ways things have to be, you know, coached, and how you have to work in the summer, you know, and all the off-season stuff. I know what it takes, and for me to be able to give that to them on top of their already burning desire and hunger to do well and to achieve and play at such a high level, you know, it's just a perfect storm.
You were growing up in Cincinnati, Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl. You got to see this team as a kid from the highest of highs. What does it mean to you to be a 10-win team now, and one of only 7 teams in school history to do that? You
know, staying at home was a big decision for me, and there's a lot of factors, but, you know, being able to play in front of my parents and being able to kind of put on for my city, you know, it's something I really fell in love with. Even in high school, as far as high school, you know, I fell in love with St. X. I thought I was going to be a one-year guy and transfer, you know, who wants to go to school with all guys, but it's one of those things that you just really, you know, it's one of those things that you just really fall in love with, and I think that happened here. I think that I'm so proud to be a Bearcat, you know, through the highs and the lows. I am beyond excited to be a part of this university and part of what happened here. You know, I think this 10-win season is a cherry on top, you know. I couldn't be more happy. But, you know, just to be part of this program, to meet so many great guys, and be part of such a wonderful brotherhood, you know, dudes that are going to be the best man at my wedding when I have it down the road. But, you know, just to be able to share it with these guys is something that's beyond what I could ever have imagined.
When Trout's the best man in your wedding, are you going to make him cut his hair?
That's one for another time.
Thank you.